Aloha, welcome. You can hear my chicken Dolly in the background. She's not happy about something. And I decided to make a video as the last chapter of how to make your dreams come true. Dreams. First of all, there's a lot of little pieces to that process. You decide what it is you want. You decide that you deserve it and you're willing to give it to yourself. You take inspired actions to get in that direction, and then you just kind of open up. I remember about 15 years ago now, it's the beginning of the year, I was teaching a teleclass, and I said, this year I'm going to buy a home. I had absolutely no savings. It certainly didn't look like I could afford a home. I started looking on Oahu, which is where I was living, and it became evident very quickly that things there were way out of my price range. A few months later, I did a retreat here on the Big Island of Hawaii, and one of the attendees picked up one of those magazines that list real estate. And I looked and I was like, wow, prices are a lot better here. So I went home and I talked about it with B, and we decided, okay, let's see if we can buy a place. I flew over, looked at a bunch of places. I actually made an offer on one place, and we offered over market value. But I had two requests. They had started to paint the house this really horrible green and yellow color scheme. And one of the bathtubs was metal and it had a big chip in it. So I wanted the bathtub replaced. And, $2,000 or $3,000 extra would have certainly accomplished that. The woman was so offended that I didn't like her color scheme that she took the house off the market and refused my offer. A few weeks later, we flew over, looked at a bunch of places, and bought the home that I now live in. It was a dream. I took inspired actions, really. I had no idea how I could qualify for a mortgage. Went in and talked to the mortgage dude, and it was during the Wild West of mortgages where you could actually get a mortgage without any paperwork, any documentation. And I bought the place. And 15 years later, it's a beautiful oasis. Next month, I'm going to be having a retreat here. And, after working on the property for 14 years and planting flowers everywhere and cleaning back the jungle and stuff, decided to start doing retreats here. And it's been a magical experience for me and a magical experience for people. The area where people stay is the back acre of my property, and I've cut paths. The last time I had a retreat, I only had time to basically weed whack paths from tents and to places, and actually I like the way it looks. So I went out and I bought a bunch of solar lights and put them in the pathways. And yesterday I actually put another bunch of solar lights to a beautiful, I guess you'd call it a meditation house. So it was a dream. And literally, I think one of the important things is to really give ourselves permission to manifest our dreams, to really acknowledge that, hey, I want this, and not worry about it, not, how am I going to make it happen, but just open up to allowing it to come to your life. The universe is a vast energy system. And if we resonate with worry, then we get more things to worry about. If we resonate with love, magic and miracles happen. So really give yourself permission, dream big, and align yourself with your dreams, and really allow, that's a big word in my vocabulary, allow it to happen for you. Allow the magic and wonders to come to you. Right now, Dolly is announcing that she laid an egg. Talk about magic. Somebody gave me a chicken, and she's only got one leg. Her other leg broke, and it set so that it's out this way. And she gets around quite well. we have to bandage her foot because she keeps getting caught on things. And recently she started to get a sore on what we call her elbow. And so we wrap it up. And she gets to live in my backyard. And yeah, most of the time she's pretty happy, And right now, like I said, she's announcing that she laid an egg. Dreams. Just allowing. Inspired action. I got on the plane and came over here. I looked at a bunch of places, and this place smelled really bad. It was rented to college students. It was wall-to-wall carpeting. They allowed their pets to pee and poop wherever they wanted. And it was the end of the semester, so each of the 3 bedrooms had huge piles of dirty laundry. When I walked in and I smelled, it was like, ooh, and I walked back out. But it had good bones. We knew that we could do something with it. Before I moved over here, I had all the carpeting torn out, and I bought beautiful slate. I'm not super magical. I mean, I'm very magical. I do create wonderful things. When I do a retreat, I teach people all about that. And, I've decided EFT, I think it is, the tapping. I got curious about that, so I had somebody here for a private retreat. So I had the woman that does tapping here on the island to come over and teach a class. And so my retreats, she's going to come over and teach classes for people. And I find something that works and I include it in what I'm doing. You are an amazing being of light, and absolutely anything is possible. So just allow yourself to, write down your dreams, write down your goals, write down what it is you want. And if, unclutter your life around it and around other things, let go of stuff that no longer works for you. That includes beliefs, agreements, assumptions, attitudes. And then, set little memes, reminders. I change the password on my computer frequently, depending upon what I'm working to create. And and the inspired actions, I finally got it the other day. I was not a happy camper for a little while. And marketing is not one of my favorite occupations. And I heard somebody say that, if you don't market yourself, you're depriving the world of your gifts. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's true. My retreats, I don't have a tendency to market them a whole lot, and people show up. And they're an incredible gift. Because you get to spend 7 days here, you get great food, you get to hang out on this property, walk the labyrinth, see all the wonders, well, not all the wonders, but see a lot of wonderful places on the Big Island of Hawaii. And, as legend has it, this is the heart center of the world. So you get to immerse yourself in love. And so anyway, I was like, yeah, okay, marketing. And one of the things I really love doing is working in the yard, weed whacking, mowing the lawn, planting flowers, planting seeds. I'm about to plant a corn patch. And I have seeds for tomatoes. We can grow those any time of the year. So I decided, I'm going to do that stuff first. And then when I feel inspired, I will come and do something. I was inspired to make a video. Hopefully it'll come out good and you'll get value out of it. Life was meant to be joyous, and you came here not to suffer and struggle, but to manifest your dreams and just enjoy. I truly believe that once we wake up to who and what we really are, that's what we get to do. We get to just enjoy. And creating magical experiences become easier and easier. So, as always, I love to see comments in the comment section below the video. I hope you enjoy it. And if you feel so inclined, come to my retreats. You'll be glad you did. And, one of the things about marketing is I kept hearing about, you got to find your niche and narrow things down. And was like, niche, what's my niche? And I finally realized that my niche is really working with women. So this next retreat, I decided to make it exclusively for women. And I very may well make most of my retreats open only to women, and then maybe I'll have a retreat for couples or allow men. I don't know. But it's like, okay, narrowing my niche. Because the truth is I work with women in an incredibly powerful way. And I work with men in a powerful way, but I'm not as effective. So narrowing my niche, working with people that I really know I can make a difference in their life. So till next time, check out my website. I'm going to start a mentoring program. Maybe you'll get to be part of it. So until next time, remember that the only thing that's real, is love. Love, that energy of creation, that unconditionally expansive energy. And that you are loved. You swim in a sea of love. You're lovable. And really, only the love is real. Everything else is an illusion created by our filter system. So let go of your filter system and embrace the love. Until next time, aloha.